jadinya begini dan jadinya begitu. Wow. Belum Lucip lo safety lo yang ngelurin. Halo superior, halo barista, kitik-kitik arigato. Gua lupa anjir ada SP tertarik ini yang sudah kita nobar dulu. Dona gaya itu katanya sih ya, rumor-rumor nih. Ya Riran tuh Zongli sama siapa namanya? Ya Bilet. Wih bagus, semakin malam kita main. Nah, Haheng naga. Haheng naga. Haheng. Rumor-rumor ya, tapi kenapa gua tadi itu nemuin ini ya? Link banner Riran juga, wo. Ulang anjir. Mau bagaimana lagi? Kabarnya jika lo mau mabar saya nak makan dulu. Sempet itu, soalnya official streaming nanti jam 8 di sini, berarti jam 7 di sana. Paling nggak 30 menit lah. Mabar sip gas. Oh halo Ustaz Joey Almora Bujet. Apa ini? Katanya Zoli mau hadiran gue. Zoli nya nongol, wah pertanda hadiran itu. Soalnya apa informasi leak yang ada di Instagram tuh udah nggak aktif lagi tuh, gimana nggak tahu, nggak ada postingan baru. Biasanya ada nih yang ngikutin, entah orangnya sibuk kayaknya. Ada aku mau ngikutin komunitasnya. Zanen. Oh ya, nanti gua setting bentar, paling-paling 15 menit cukup lah ya. Buat mabarnya humu apa lagi lu. Dari tadi waktu setting ini juga caps lock bezir. Apa maksud apa itu ya? Apa nih penting aja kritik arigato. Sangat mengherankan beliau ini. Oh, siap-siap ngetik kode. Kode ini coy, bansos. Jangan lupa kasih koma ya nanti ya. Woi, nah thanks. Masih belum mulai ya tuh. 3 kode 3 kaprima. Wah, mimpi. Orinai. Emang mungkin ya? Kayaknya Yasin gak sebaik itu dah. Ya meskipun udah lumayan baik tapi gak sebaik itu ya. You know lah what I mean. Ori. Baru mau bilang game baik. Game baik. Aduh. Cuma di spektro kayak wah. Masih zaman banyak gua ya. Halo Siraku. Yang game baik. Baik. Baby. Nanti gua paling gue stream buat gacha doang. Kayaknya gue jadi inget zaman dulu dulu tuh gue stream Genshin cuman buat gacha. Nggak ada tuh spiralan nggak ada. IT juga nggak ada. Gue dulu cuman gacha doang. Kuis pun nggak ada loh. Tuh sekarang tiap minggu gue rutinin. Bentarnya sampai jam berapa nih? Paling-paling ini gue streaming 1,5 jam. Bentar kan? 1,5 jam. Oh, bentar doang. Tergantung apa sih? Seberapa lama sih itu SP-nya? Biasanya 30 menit udah kelar sih. Biasanya ya. Mereka nggak ini juga. Spiral belum jadi joki nggak ada. Soalnya dulu gue nggak berani sih mainin spiral orang. Sekarang udah. Nggak tahu kok dulu gue takut ya. Karena udah enggak. Walaupun ada apa namanya, kadang tuh ada yang minta bantuan tuh langsung gue gas aja. Nggak tahu tuh akun bener apa. Dulu skill, sekarang pun skill. Lo mau bilang skill isu ya? Cukup tahu sih. Sekarang mah jadi makanan bulanan kado. Bahkan sekarang gue malah cari akun cuy. Ada yang mau nitip gak? Skill bermain, oh kirain. Hehe. Hehe. Tapi kelamaan gak sih risetnya sebulan? Kenapa nggak sebulan 2 kali aja gitu? Tetap kan biarin aja IT itu. IT sebulan sekali, viral tetap 2. Nah, soalnya nggak ada rasanya. Alas spiral pelit gitu. Bukannya dari tambah reward ya. Tetap aja pelit sih. Susah sih spiral, masa sebulan 800 dulu, 40 hari udah 1.200. Iya juga ya. Ada beda 10 hari doang. Kurang yang 400. 400nya kemana? Bentar, IT sebulan berapa sih? Gua nggak perhatiin. 800 ya. Itu berapa? Eh, 800 ya. Berarti nambah 400 doang dong. Nih rewardnya dalam sebulan. Dilebihin 400 doang. Parah sih kalau kataku mah. Aduh, ntar nih, coba gue cek. Oh iya, salah, lanjut. Buset, itu live chatnya terus banget. Ya kan, emang iya. Anjir, aku gak bisa baca. Aduh. Coba gue tes dah. Apa ya? apa lagi tuh. Enggak deh. Pengen tapi apa? Ini gak ada slownya kayaknya. Nggak sambil joget spiral sama IT juga bentar. Wait, what? Itu guys kayak emang kan halo motor One Promise. What? Ngomong-ngomong kalian lebih pilih nonton di Twitch apa YouTube sih? Sebenarnya YouTube ini delay loh, cuman ada subtitlenya. Aku mau. Twitch lebih cepet cuman ya begitulah. Ini apa lagi promo? Ada apa dengan YouTube ini 2 menit sekali iklan? Nggak tahu sih, aku settingnya mid sih, artinya nggak terlalu sering. Emang kagak ada web officialnya bu? Apanya web official? Ada lah, tapi mereka stream tuh selalu di sini. YouTube, Twitch. Astaga, ya mah. Malam belapi, malam juga kiti kuriti arigato. Ya. Bentar, gue lupa sih. Nih linknya kan PS2 nya Zongli sama Neopila. Terus PS pertamanya Kaska sama siapa? Lah iya kan Piku nggak nunggu gue main ya emang. Kalau boy mana ya? Bentar coba gue cari dulu. Itu naga mana sih? Luku nggak nunggu live aja. Oh iya aku udah live ini. Anda nongol di sini, Anda kira tidak ini kah? Oh sih ini deh. Wait what? Tiba-tiba ganti. Ada yang ganti thumbnail. Oh si Line satunya. Ini mah bukan lab sebenarnya, ntar apa ya? Ada yang ganti ini sih, ganti thumbnail. Ganti thumbnail. Aduh. Baca lali gitu. Katanya nggak ada kuis arkon ya? Udah. Tak seru lah. Tapi ada map baru, ada. Nambah map tapi tidak nambah story. Maksudnya ini arkon. Apa yang bikin nani? Bawa Citlali. Citlali nanda imun gak tuh fix jadi waifu gua, wait what? Nambah primo aja udah. Ada bonus server juga nggak ya? Kan itu kan sebelumnya ada tuh. Oh ya ini Mang Ujang izin hide dulu kayaknya. Kelihatan nanti. Nah. Apa itu, taruh iklannya di jidat lebih weh. Astaga. Buset. Pohon orchid lali gitu. Tapi malah belok ke pom-pom. Pom-pom, wait, what? Jauh amat. Walah, belok sana sini gak tuh. Aduh. Halo Kevin. Cuman karena gue nggak main game ini bukan berarti gue nggak suka karakternya. Ya, desainnya emang lucu sih. Banyak yang kawaii juga. Anjir, lihat pom-pom kayak pupupet. Udah selesai kafe belum weh. Buset, 86%. What? Ada. Itu udah aneh-aneh. Bukan aku, bang. Bukan aku. Bukan aku, Ucip mulai darah dah, Ucip. Ucip. Mana bukan yang tadi malam. Ucip mana sebelah. King of Carpet dan Puri, menangis gua. Mantap. Astaga. Pilih tau aduh, bentar, my voice what? Lu tahu SSD yang kemarin gue cari abis. Terus sekarang ada lagi stoknya ya. Udah biasa. Gue mau minum dulu dah. Dare. Pegangan halo, welcome yang raid. Nyai yang mana nih? Welcome guys, hello. Wait. Oh, halo Nyai. Aku minggir dulu ya, nggak usah weh. Apa deh bang? Siapa yang ultah? Buat yang ngerti welcome ya, hati-hati memutus ini pada ngigit. Enggak weh. Kita subscribe ya tuh. 1 menit. Apa deh mampir? Ya, bentar. Udah lewat berapa bulan? Apa deh? Terima kasih. Udah tahun yang keberapa nih? Ini bulan apa sih? Bulan November. Aku tak Agustus berarti. Bentar, Agustus, September, Oktober, November. Aku tayang ke 24 tahun 3 bulan. Nah. Apa ya, no Mikoel. Thank you Nyai, rate-nya. Baru datang dia marah ini kan. 1 menit soalnya. Semangat, sering-sering semangat juga. Semangat selalu. Kadang-kadang aku juga nontonin soalnya.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Aduh, ini berapa menit lagi sih? Udah 1 menit. Langsung aja di setting 1 menit. Nanti ada sesuatu soalnya. Buat Jaihera, dan selalu ya. Arigato. Bismillah 5. Apa yang 5? Ya, yang gratis untuk ku habisin. Zanen. Mana 5 ya? Cep, ikut gak tuh? Nah, udah. Dapat dah. Aku juga mau nggak tuh? Inilah apa namanya? Kena sasaran nggak? Enggak ya? Ya. Ya, enggak ternyata guys. Ada bansos. Enggak kena yang ngeri. Enggak tahu dah sistemnya kayak gimana. Kadang tuh ada juga yang abu-abu kayaknya kena. Kena sih Cip, akun kecil. Akun kecil. Lah. Udah bener gua unsur ya, Jangan. Jangan atuh. Oh itu akun kecil, astaga. Halo, aku Subaru deng, halo. Terima kasih banyak buat yang udah sub, arigato. Anji. Oh my god, aku lupa lagi. No. Udah bukan akun tuyul gue, berarti kena sendiri dong. Aduh, aku lupa bikin polling lagi. Makasih kacip. Salah, harusnya kau lucip. Iya, harusnya kau lucip. Dewe. Udah mulai lagi. Alright. Mana ini kok? Kan katanya kau cindo. Bukan kau yang bilang tapi. Tuh yang ngomong. Nice. Nice. Tarik. Itu situ. Gigit, nggak ada gigit. Oh. Nandai. Oh ya ampun. Parah sih. Bentar kok 10 sih. Aku mau lihat tulisan I love you, will you taste me? Anjir, kenceng banget. Bentar. Wait, what? Gua lupa matiin DOXING. Nah. Segini weh, sedang gak guys? Aku masih kenceng anjir. Segini dah. How? Udah pas? Sudah berakhir julitan kepada aku. Oke, aku pamit undur diri dulu. Semangat pansos, yo. Masih lama mulai ya, apa ya? Ini loh, udah mulai. Lo, aku pencet. Brr. Sorry.
In ancient times, we were responsible for patrolling and defending all of Natland.
Kenapa jadi subjek Jerman? What? Siapa ini?
Still managing to sow discord even after all these years.
If you want to resolve a conflict through dialogue, sometimes you need a third-party facilitator.
Oh.
At this time and place, I'll bet the easiest person to find is...
His spirit has gotten lost and can't find its way back to his body.
I just want to rescue someone, and Granny won't
Wow.
let me. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Weh, masih ada beliau ini ternyata.
I worry that we risk repeating the mistakes of the
Belajar bahasa kumis kota.
As long as the soul is involved, I should be able to
Horor enggak tuh.
help.
Apa lo yang muncul di situ suaranya ya? Jadi chip gacha ini pasca.
Time to say hello.
Knock him down.
It's either your end or mine. Before the final moment.
Takut mau Wika di depan.
we must fight harder than ever.
Udah pasti sih kayaknya. Nah, dozo. Bosnya ganti-ganti apaan tuh? Bukannya ada di, oh iya ada di event tuh simulasi ya. Versi kiciknya ada di event loh. Ya bintang pantai yang keberapa lupa. Lihat on sih tapi, wah udah sih. Nah, thanks. Katanya sih itu bos buat Mapuika gak sih? Gak tahu juga. Atau buat Kaska doang ya? Sana. Aku lupa. Itu masih rumor-rumor
Hey
guys ya.
travelers, welcome to the Genshin Impact version
Still?
5.2 special program. I'm Gabe from the Loke team.
Cuy, kita masih dapat MDC.
Whoa, a cuckoo
Masih.
Want to join us?
Hey,
ngomong-ngomong katanya yang event
Naida
Naida kemarin tuh yang Inggrisnya gak ada suara, iya kah? Bener kah? Gue pakai Jepang soalnya.
but it was adorable.
Nggak tahu. Nggak ada spesial-spesialnya.
of your compliment.
Hey, I didn't know you could speak Saurian.
Oh,
I can't.
wih,
but I can
Zora
make an
komentarnya
educated
mah
guess based
cepet
on
di
her
situ.
body language.
Whoa, are all
Dawai
cuckoos
mana?
as friendly as this one?
Adult cuckoosaurs are usually very proud creatures.
Nggak ada
but
dawai.
there are always exceptions.
Well,
Iya,
since
ini
our
Inggris
cuckoosaur friend
biayanya
kicked
pada
things
mogok
off for
kerja
us,
sih.
I know just the place to start. The flower
Masih
feather
ada
plant.
kasus. Hai
Alright,
Gode
let's
ya.
do
Oh
it.
iya juga ya. Tumben-tumben cepet.
Cuckoosaurs live among the flower feather clan,
Langsung
which is
ditimpa.
suspended high above the mountains. This is a tribe of warriors, and most of their people can command the power of the skies.
Katanya ada
It
NPC yang
was the
terbang
flower
gitu.
feather clan's ancient duty to patrol and safeguard the entire region of Natland. As elite special forces, their job was to detect
Sampai
threats,
sudah tampil
disseminate
kan.
intel, and
Halo
quickly
Bella
neutralize
ya,
any
kita
dangers to the
kriteria
nation.
tuh.
Though the circumstances are different now, the tribe never forgot its origins. They still hold trials to assemble the fastest teams in the tribe. The
Ketutupan
trials
gini.
test a pilot's skill and teamwork with the cuckoosaurs.
Oh,
Wajib
I'm
guys,
so
alisin.
pumped about these
Tidak
cuckoosaurs.
apa yang tidak.
Yeah, cuckoosaurs are the proudest out of all the saurians. They
Huh?
know that they're the kings of the sky. Cuckoosaurs can consume phlogiston to climb higher or perform a horizontal roll in midair. Holding
NPC
the sprint
terbang
button
di
allows them to
sini.
enter
Di
an
mana ya nanti
accelerated
ya?
glide
Gue
state after a
penasaran.
horizontal roll. In addition, they can even use phlogiston wind tunnels to quickly cover great distances.
Okay, so I'm assuming that cuckoosaurs are really hard to tame.
Yeah, that's true. You
Inilah
need to
programnya
prove
baru
yourself
mulai
in
kami.
some
Baru
worthwhile
mulai
feat
kok. Tapi
by
udah ada satu quote dari
demonstrating
Hargai
exceptional
nah.
archery skill during flight. That's the only
Pengen
way
nonton
to
yang versi
become a
Jepang
true
tapi
cuckoosaur
biasanya
rider.
mereka labnya beda
Wow,
sendiri.
that's so
Kadang
strict.
terlalu lama.
Yeah, tell me about it. But okay, now that we've got a glimpse of the flower feather
Pengen
clan,
sih
it's
sebenarnya.
time for a quiz.
What? Already?
Yep, I hope you're prepared. Every tribe in that land has a unique way of communicating with their saurian companions.
Tumben duluan
Members
gue
of
nih.
the
Oh
flower
ya,
feather
mereka
clan
tahu
use
kalau
a
kita tuh
special
perlu
item
bahas
to
soalnya.
summon their cuckoosaurs. What
Tapi
is
yang
that
gua
item?
duga sih kayaknya ini cepet dah ini
A
SP-nya.
basket
Enggak.
filled with their
nggak lama.
favorite foods?
Daya tarikan dawe.
Here's a hint. We just saw the
Sana
answer in
mo
the
aja
previous
bentar ay.
Oh,
video.
I remember now. Horn.
Ding ding ding.
Muset di TO. Apa ya
Cuckoosaurs
di
live
TO?
far
Gimana
from
di
the
TO?
tribe and from each other. So in order to summon them, the tribe's people use whistles and horns to produce loud noises. So there's your overview of cuckoosaurs. Maybe they sound a little unapproachable compared to other saurians, but don't worry, travelers. If you get into a tough situation, then Chaska, the Flower Feather Clan's expert peacemaker, can help mediate the
Whoa.
conflict.
Knitch mentioned that her method of mediation is silencing both parties. Is that true?
Well, that's only in special cases. Most of the time,
Pasti ada
Chaska barely
story-nya.
needs to intervene. Everyone knows what she's capable of, so people usually find a way to set aside their differences when she shows up.
Oh,
Ooh,
so she
sheesh.
doesn't just handle conflicts between
Udah
humans and
keduga.
saurians. She keeps the peace between people too.
Exactly.
Emang ada
Chaska
pak
was
ada yang
corrupted by
ngebau
a
di sana
whistle
nggak tahu
power as
sih
a
ya.
child,
Aku nggak lihat
so
saya.
she has a strong compulsion to fight, but she knows how to rein it in.
Right.
Di
I heard that
SS.
she was abandoned as a baby. It seems like she's been through.
Yeah, but luckily for her, the cuckoosaurs took her in and raised her as one of their own.
Taruh di mana
In
itu?
addition to hunting and flying, Chaska gained a lot of unique
Screenshot.
combat experience from her saurian childhood.
Jejak
When
digital
Chaska is in
coy.
your party, defeating monsters will restore phlogiston to your party. While she's in the Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska can ride and control her gun like a cuckoosaur. The Soul Sniper doesn't just increase her
Swear
movement
gua
speed
nggak
and
expect
resistance
beliau
to
ini begini ya.
interruption. It also allows her to get
Tapi
better angle
karena
on
ini
her
udah
enemies.
keluar harusnya
Wow,
ada
that
sih ya.
midair perspective
Aham.
is so cool. It
Tidak mereka
seems so
tik-
liberating.
Yeah, and Chaska's fierce when she's in the zone. In the Night Soul's blessing state, Chaska's
Jadi
normal
marketingnya
attacks
paling
deal
2
animal
minggu
damage
lagi
to
ya.
enemies in front of
Senin
her.
depannya lagi.
Unleashing a charged attack
Senin
in the
depannya
state
lagi
will
tapi
cause
biasanya
Chaska to
deket-deket
enter a
update.
special aiming mode. This allows her to lock onto a set number of enemies within range
Coba 5
and
bahasa
fire
gua
up
hapus ya.
to 6 Shadow Hunt shells, which deal animo damage upon impact.
Masih
In
menunggu
addition,
waifu
for
gua
every
nggak ada
pyro,
siapa tuh.
hydro,
Volumina?
cryo or electro character in
Tahu
your party,
dapat
one
bansos
of
na.
Chaska's Shadow Hunt shells will undergo an elemental conversion to deal the corresponding
Volumina?
type of elemental damage.
Whoa,
Eh?
no way!
Eh?
Chaska can do other types of elemental damage
Natawa.
based on the characters in her party. And since she's an animal character, she can swirl them at the
Selalunya
same
naik
time.
tongkat, ini
That's
naik pistol,
awesome.
makanya.
Yeah, I know, right? Her elemental burst has a similar
Masih
function
setia
too.
menunggu maupun
Chaska
kau.
fires a gale-splitting Soul Seeker shell during her burst, which deals
Wah,
animal
ada suara.
damage. The attack then splits into 6 Soul Seeker shells, which continue to attack nearby enemies. These shells can
Ew.
also undergo elemental conversions.
That's so cool. No wonder she's one of the strongest warriors in her tribe.
Speaking of her tribe, the warriors from the Flower Feather clan are
Apakah
formidable
ada
for
ini?
sure,
What?
but we should also shed some light on those who aren't as skilled.
Oh, are you talking about the wingless?
Oh,
That's what
jadi
the tribe calls
ini.
people who fail the flight trials, right? They're the challengers who fail to earn the recognition of a Kukosaur.
Exactly. But the name doesn't indicate that those people are weak or deserve to be cast aside. The Flower Feather
Yes.
clan has
Yoi,
its
Mia
own
para mau
definition
puika.
of strength.
What?
There's a tacit understanding that the
Ya,
wingless
terjadi
are
lagi anak
supposed to be
tiri.
protected until they can fly by themselves. But
Kasihan
that
banget,
assumption
aja
is
jadi
challenged in
korban.
Tribal Chronicles
Mulu
Flower
dah.
Con. Someone will dare to ask, what if you didn't need a Kukusaur to fly? If you could change the rules, then maybe there wouldn't be any wingless to begin with. Now, whether that's the right path is for us to discover. Chaska will also be there to help us find the answer. So, be sure to check out Chaska's Tribal Chronicle if you're interested in what happens.
Is there anything else that you can tell us?
Remember how I mentioned that Chaska was raised by Kukusaurs?
Yeah, tell us about it.
Her Saurian mother will make an appearance in this quest. Even though she's joined human society, Chaska still goes to visit her Saurian mother on occasion, especially when she needs some help with a tough situation.
Oh, so Chaska still has a soft side, even though she's a fearsome warrior.
Wait, what?
Definitely. The Flower Feather clan is also the setting for the Archon Quest Chapter 5 interlude. All fires fuel the flame.
Hah?
The tribe is facing a crisis, and they'll need the travelers' help to find a solution.
What kind of crisis?
Well, the Flower Feather clan suffered the worst of the abyssal contamination
So,
during the battle
Archon
in version
Quest.
5.1.
Sorry,
It's not
Anza.
just the
Hahaha.
human body that can't withstand high concentrations of abyssal
Habis
power.
itu nggak tahu
For
ini
most
informasi
people,
apa.
it also damages the mind. Many members of the Flower Feather clan are suffering from the mental repercussions of the abyss, and the tribe is in desperate need
Jadi
of aid.
babu ya,
Beyonce will be
Luis
there
lah.
too.
Ini masuk
After
Archon.
rebuilding her own
Bagaimana?
tribe,
Katanya nggak ada.
Collective of Plenty, she's traveling around Natland to help those in need.
Ya,
The people
astaga
of
Zora.
Natland really value unity, don't
Oh,
they?
nanti
No
lah.
one fights alone.
Right.
That's one of
Intinya
my
begitu.
favorite things about Natland. Oh, wait.
Intinya begitu.
It looks like the captain will also be there.
Yes, the captain will also offer help to the tribe. You may pick up on some interesting information if you pay close attention to what he has to say. The captain
Babu
rarely
berbaikan
gives away
setelah
too
perang
much
ya. Iyalah.
information in his regular interactions, but his secrecy here seems a little peculiar. So keep an eye out, but of course, restoring Natland's fighting spirit remains the top priority. After all, the war isn't over yet. The abyssal contamination is still around, and we have a very important battle ahead. Natland needs mental fortitude more than ever before.
The Flower Feather clan
Ternyata
is pretty
sebelum
close to the
tempur
masters
sama
of the
Mufika
Night,
kita
where the
kita
Ictomosaurs
bantu
live.
dulu yang di sini.
That tribe could be
Astaga.
another good place to recover
Kenapa
from the battle.
nggak
Oh yeah, let's check
tempur
it
dulu
out.
kan baru yang
If
di
you head
ke
west
sini.
from the Stadium of the Sacred Flame
Kayak
and
Riansa
go
belum
past
ada
the
kabar
towering
belum.
walls, you eventually arrive at the settlement of the mysterious Masters of the Nightwind. The tribal settlement offers a unique glowing landscape at night. If you venture even further, then you might encounter the tribe's Wath Ictomosaur Elder or
Nambahin
one of
durasi.
the many shamans who
Itu
can
lihat aja
communicate
mencebok
with
kayu buat
spirits.
apa.
I even heard that the witch doctors who live there can help cleanse your spirit. Plus, the
Pembangunan.
graffiti art is really
Jadi
incredible.
babu.
In fact, there's
Game
something special
simulator
about
kan.
this one.
Kecil.
Can you
Game
figure it out,
simulator.
travelers? It's kind of tricky, right? Well, don't worry. The Ictomosaurs can help us out. Ictomosaurs are known for their wisdom. They can use their unique sight to
Khususnya
detect
sih ininya,
things that can't be
sebutannya
seen
apa sih?
through
Jadi
normal
kuli.
means.
Whoa, okay.
Right. Ictomosaurs are especially
Jadi itu
skilled
kelinci
at
apa bukan
detecting
sih?
ley lines and
Kelelawar ya.
phlogiston, They can absorb power from phlogiston objects to
Iya,
enhance
kalau
their
lawan
abilities.
ternyata.
Doing so
Makanya
allows
jadi
them to
kuli.
jump higher, move faster, or even obtain surprising rewards. Ectomosaurs can also
Wah,
extract
ini
the
jelas sih
information
mah
from
baru
graffiti
cuy.
art
Iya.
to create special objects.
Oh, I bet that'll come in handy for solving puzzles.
Sumber primo
Definitely,
lagi.
especially in Tribal
Kelinci
Chronicles
mana bisa
Nightland,
terbayar.
which will become
Loncat ya.
available in version 5.2. The first 2 acts feature a lot of intriguing puzzles, so be sure to check them out, travelers. Some of them will require the help of an ectomosaur, and others can be solved on your own.
I noticed that
Aduh.
ectomosaurs can perform fast-paced jumps when they have enough phlogiston, and it looks like so much fun. Do we know anyone who can use that ability? Besides the new Saurian, I mean.
Yes, Auroron can do it too. Like the ectomosaurs, Auroron has the ability to rise into the air. He also has a keen sense of perception. While
Atau gua
charging
nggak
an
pengen
aim
gacha
shot,
bintang 4
Auroron
lagi
will
dan
enter the
cerah
spirit
gua.
speaker state, allowing him to extract power from Natland's graffiti and
Mau
runes.
balik
Speaking
sama
of
bintang
Auroron,
5.
I was honestly super surprised by his personality. Before the 5.1 Archon quest, I
Aduh.
thought that he looked like a stern, stoic, and harsh type of character. But as it turns out, he's just a sweet kid.
Yeah, it's kind of unexpected, right? Is he really that sweet though? Just to think about all the sneaking around
Enggak
behind his
nyicil pindah
granny's
mau.
back.
Ah, true.
The tribespeople of the Masters of the Nightwind are known for being eccentric. But
Gue nunggu
Auroron really
alirannya
takes
dulu
it
udah
to the
siapa.
next level.
Yeah, it sounds like he does things
Kalau
his
emang
own way.
neupil, gue
I
pengen
wonder
gacha
if that
weaponnya
extends
doang.
to his combat abilities.
It does. Auroron is a bit different from the Natland characters we've met so far. He doesn't need to depend on the Night Soul's Blessing state to gain Night Soul points, and he can maintain the Night Soul's Blessing state even while he's off-field.
What?
Wow, that does sound different from the other Natland characters. So
Bisa
how do his
gitu
abilities
anjir,
work?
Let me start by explaining how Auroron gains Night Soul points. This can happen in multiple ways. For example, Auroron can gain Night Soul points when one of his party members triggers a Night Soul burst. He can also gain them when other party members deal Hydro or Electro attacks to enemies after Auroron unleashes his elemental skill.
Oh, then it sounds like he works well with Hydro and
Agak
Electro
lain
characters.
ternyata dia.
Yup. And in combat, when enemies take
Miau,
damage
halo,
from
Andri.
electro-charged reactions or other party members deal Night Soul
Sama kalau
damage,
bukan mau pergi ke gue gacha ke
Auroron
Hus.
can consume Night
Gimana
Soul
sih?
points to
Gimana sih
enter the
Kaska ya?
Night Soul's blessing state and trigger the
Apakah ada
hypersense
tanda-tanda
effect,
beri-beri
dealing a
dan no,
lot of damage.
dame.
Oh, I see. So you need to pair him with the right
DPS,
characters
nggak tahu
if you
sih.
want him to gain Night Soul
Maafkan
points,
aku
enter the
para
Night Soul's
penunggu
blessing state,
Pensuryo,
and
tapi
trigger
jangan
the
dulu.
effect.
Exactly. Though I should mention that Auroron doesn't need to be on the field to trigger the hypersense effect.
Wait, he can trigger even while he's off field?
No, no,
That
no, no,
sounds
please, no,
really
no,
useful.
please, no,
Totally. This
dame.
elemental
Nanti
burst
aja,
provides a
walaupun aku
convenient
pecinta dia,
way to
tapi
deal
nanti
damage
aja.
and support your party. Auroron performs an ancient ritual with his burst
Please
to summon
lah.
a supersonic
Udah,
Oculus,
dua naga aja
which taunts
sono.
nearby enemies to draw them in. Once they're up
Mampus
close,
gua kalau
the Oculus
beneran
releases a
lira.
sound wave to deal damage.
That should be great for crowd control.
Yes, with Auroron in your party, dealing with large groups of
5.3
enemies
Rio
should
bareng
be a
Arkon,
lot
makin
easier.
mampus gua.
And speaking of making things easier, Auroron can also improve the exploration experience by boosting the gliding speed of your characters.
Awesome.
Auroron really cherishes his friends with a little teamwork on
Pengen
his
menguasai
side.
Rio
I'm
sendiri
sure
ya, tapi nggak
victory
gitu.
will
Gua
always
tuh
be
pengen
within
early
reach.
main senjatanya. Enggak
Cool. So we
bertabungan.
introduced two of the upcoming regions in
Tuh,
this
bareng
update,
Arkon dan
the
Ganyu.
Flower
Nah,
Feather Clan and the
masih
Masters
banyak
of the
PR
Nightwind.
cuy.
But there's more. Version 5.2
Gua pengen
actually
Ganyu.
introduces
Pengen
another new
Mabuika.
region. It's called Ochkanak.
Ada.
Oh, I think we caught a glimpse of this ancient city when we were looking at the
Hmm.
Flower Feather Clan. It's really beautiful from far away,
Tuh,
but those
mabar
clouds
guys.
look kind
Halo,
of
Papi.
ominous. It looks completely abandoned. Is it dangerous?
Yes. This is a restricted area in that land due to its severe abyssal contamination, and it seems uninhabited. Over the years, many adventurers have come here in search of treasure or to slay the dragon.
Wah,
Unfortunately, none of them have ever returned. The Flower Feather clan often sends riders to patrol the area and to prevent people from getting too close.
Wait, did you say slay the dragon?
Yeah. I
What?
know we introduced some adorable saurians earlier, but this creature is actually really terrifying. It
Wah.
occupies this ancient city and guards it fiercely. If it detects an
Ada
intruder,
naga.
then it will attack without
Wah.
hesitation.
Emang itu naga ya?
Okay,
Kicik
that's
banget anjir.
pretty concerning.
It's
Cisai,
easy to
cisai.
take human-saurian coexistence for granted these days, but it
Naganya
actually
kicik.
took generations
Masih
of
gedein
effort to
ngempalin.
reach this point. This relationship wasn't nearly so harmonious in the ancient past. Travelers will need to
Kirain
explore
beneran naga,
Oceanatland
bukan
to
itu.
uncover the
Saurian
reason
itu.
behind this dragon's rampage. Of course,
Apa
travelers
bilang
won't have to do
wow
this
itu
alone.
sih.
Here,
Wah,
take a
sayang
look.
sekali kita nggak ngelawan itu sih.
Oh, what's that?
Tapi tahu ending
This
kasih
is a
lumen sama
very
Etalika
important
gimana, Pi?
companion
Ya
who
udah
will help us
tahu.
explore Oceanatland. His name is Kokoik. As
Koko-
for his
Koko-
power,
Koko, hah?
well, why don't you take a guess?
Okay.
Anjir. Tuh,
Is he
so-
our
so-
moral
so-
support?
gimana
You know, maybe he could make a cute noise every now and then.
Kuku
to cheer us
tedare?
up.
Hey,
Koko
let's
apa?
not put our Tapetlosaur friend
Kuku
out of a
tinani.
job. Little one works really hard.
Okay, then I've got nothing.
Remember how I mentioned that Oceanatland is heavily corroded by the abyss? Well, that's where Kokoik comes in. We can use his
Ala
power to
bawah
clear
gitu.
abyssal contamination.
Awan cacing
Follow
dalam
the
perut apa
direction
aja
indicated by
sulit.
his light to collect secret
Nah,
source
ini tanda
scraps
tahu.
and enhance his power. Once Kokoik has enough
Wah.
power, you can take him to track down the evil dragon.
What a useful little guy.
I know, right? Now travelers can explore
Astaga, yang
Oceanatland with
itu
two
lagi.
companions,
Itu triggernya
Kokoik
agak
and Little
lain.
One. In fact, I've heard there's even a special token
Terus kalau
around
di ending
here
Ulio
that
juga
can
nikah sama
enable Little
keluar
One to
gimana ya,
traverse the
biarin.
volcano. A new adventure with Little One awaits in version 5.2.
Selama masih sehat ya
This update
isuki
will
lah
bring
ya,
us
ya
one
ya.
step closer
You
to
know what I
uncovering
mean.
the mysteries of Little One's past.
Benda sekecil itu
Familiar
melawan
saurian
Soul ya
companions can
segede itu.
also help us explore
Masih
Oceanatland.
kicik itu.
For example, with the help of a Kaholosaur, we can evade source
Kenapa
mechanism
jadi pada
attacks.
bahas Ipan
With
duluan
the
ya?
help of an Ikitomisaur, we can solve certain
Oh,
puzzles.
enggak ada yang ini ya,
With the help of a
bukan Ipan.
Kukusaur, we might even be able to chase
Ini
down
map
the
ya?
evil dragon. But we'll leave the
Location
rest
map.
for you to discover, travelers.
Wait, are those some kind of
Hampir mirip
lava fish?
Ipan
Does
aja.
this mean we can fish in that land?
Yes, but I've got some friendly advice, travelers. You should be very careful while exploring
Hah,
Oceanatland.
itu mancing.
Some of the abyssal monsters here can distort their appearance
Mancing
to mimic
api.
powerful enemies.
Yang beneran yang gak kebakar
High-level
itu tali ya.
monsters such as the tenebrous papilla can
What?
be even
Mancing di
stronger.
lapat coy. Sejak kapan
These
mancingin
monsters take
gadget?
the form of plants outside of combat.
Yep, that's true. The abyss has corroded Natland's ley lines,
Itu talinya
allowing
harus
these monsters
kebakar.
to read the memories inside of them
Tidak
and
logik.
mimic creatures from Tevat.
How do we
Talinya
defeat them?
lapat coy,
Travelers will need
gile.
to use elemental attacks to break the enemy's protective void wards.
Atualnya
Doing
sekarang
so
kan gak
allows
ada
them to
tuh
take
tempat
damage
mancing
and
kok.
causes them to
Bisa-bisanya
enter a
yang
brief
baru
state of
malah
confusion.
dilapa
Night
langsung.
soul-aligned elemental attacks are especially effective against these wards.
Wow, the abyss has gotten so advanced. It's scary to think about how much
Nah, berarti kan
harder
langsung
this quest will
mateng.
get
Oh iya
as
juga ya.
abyssal monsters continue to evolve.
Yeah.
Boleh
Okay,
dimasak
that was a
lagi.
lot of information to take in at once. But before we take our first break, we still have a couple
Mancingnya
of short
pakai tali
announcements.
sahuran
Really
gak
short
kayaknya.
accounts. First up, limited time exploration rewards will be
Wih,
available in version 5.2.
limited time
Just like
area
in version
exploration
5.1,
reward.
travelers can earn
Mantap.
up to
Ini sih yang
400
dicari.
extra premium
Resiko nih.
and the rewards will be available all the way through version 5.3. It's now time to introduce the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.2,
Ah,
travelers can look forward to event
udah
wishes
tahu
from
ini.
Chaska and Lenny. Auroron will also receive a drop rate boost.
Dua
And
haheng
in
naga.
the second half of version 5.2, we'll have returning event wishes for
Beneran.
Doom and New Villette. The weapon banner will feature a
Beneran.
new 5-star bow, Astro Vulture's Crimson Plumage, and 2 new Natland-specific 4-star weapons. Be sure to check them out if you're interested.
All right, it's time for our first break. Once we come back, we'll dive right into the event portion.
Aku gak jauh weapon doang sih kayaknya. Yo liliran. Tapi kalau dapat nyata-nyatanya gimana ya? Dua haheng naga. Matur suwun Gembay. Untung aja belum gue pin. Bener doang agak jadi tadi tuh pes pertamanya Kaska sama Line. PS 2 nya baru Zoli sama New Village.
Welcome back, travelers.
Welcome back. Let's dive straight into the
Ini ada
event
event kah?
section. So in the first event, we'll get to learn more about the Masters of the Nightwind.
That's right. In the
Whoa.
version 5.2 event, Ikitomi Spirit-Seeking Scrolls,
Alright.
travelers will team up with Sitlali and
Sayang
Auroran to get to the
juga
bottom of a
Nan
mysterious
jago deh.
accident
Nani
that
ya.
occurred within
Di
their tribe.
screennya.
Travelers will need to complete
Oh, sorry
combat
guys,
challenges
kalau di
to
screen.
defeat enemies who try to disrupt the ritual. They'll also need to reconstruct scenes from the tribe's woven scrolls and gather lost spirits scattered throughout the region. Travelers will only be able to uncover the truth if they collect all the clues. But don't worry, there are also various rewards to earn along the way, including primo jams.
Ooh, I really like the vibe of this event. It looks like Sitlali is performing some kind of ritual. It's also
Semangat
mysterious.
explore.
When a situation gets tough, it's Granny to the
Aku
rescue.
masih banyak joki
Definitely.
explore
Sitlali and
harus
Auroran
ikon
have
nih.
some really fun dialogue in this event.
I'm always grabbing the popcorn whenever these two interact. They're
Tiga
practically a
area.
two-person show. And speaking of fun,
Nggak tahu.
let's get into the event gameplay. First up is the Search for Lost Spirits minigame.
Ini maksudnya apa
Travelers
nih?
will have to work together to herd the scattered roaming spirits
Udah ada
into
info rilannya
specific
siapa ya?
zones to
Udah
earn
tadi
points.
Line
Pay attention to
yang
the conditions
pertama.
on the field if you
Terus
want
yang
a higher
kedua
score.
New Village
For
sama
example,
Zongli.
travelers can jump
Caranya
on
jadi ke
stone
pelapingan tuh.
slabs
Ya
that appear on
pelarin
the field.
ini ada dua.
These slabs will
Tiga deh.
break open and release even more spirits.
Masih ada 3 jam
Storms may
explore
also
loh.
appear during the game. You can track down spirits
Tiga
more
akun
effectively
maksudnya.
if you pay attention to the direction of the storms.
In Evil
Oh, ya, masih
Vanisher,
banyak.
travelers will need to select the right teams to complete the objectives. Completing all of the objectives will award
Gua
you the
menunggu
Banishing Aura, which
info.
allows
Oh,
you to
bentar
deal
ini.
AoE damage by spraying paint at
Malam banget
enemies.
besok.
That paint really matches the Masters of the Nightwind's aesthetic. It's super cool.
Yeah, and so does the Spirit Loom
Dikit like.
in restoring fragmented records. Sitlali will use her powers to reveal special fragments. Travelers will need to piece these fragments together and assemble them on a woven scroll.
What?
Make sure that you
Kenapa
pay
ini?
attention to the order and positions of the fragments. Oh, there's something else that we should mention. Travelers can obtain a
What?
new 4-star sword by completing this event. The design definitely fits the Masters of the Nightwind. It looks
Oh,
like
iya
some
juga.
kind of ceremonial artifact.
Weapon
totally
buat
agree.
Auroran.
Oh, and this event will allow travelers to learn more about Natland's secrets.
R5
For example,
coy.
this quest will
Oi,
reveal
weapon
new
gue
clues
lengkap
about
itu
a
R5 semua.
mysterious and legendary place, the Mare
Yang
Javai.
dari event
Wow, we've
hehehe.
been hearing about this place since Mondstadt. It'll be nice to get some new
Orang
information.
pedang apa ya?
On a related
Itu
note,
yang
the
R5
Adventurers
kayaknya
Guild has
sih.
prepared a new trial for its members. Active
nggak
adventurers
tahu.
have been
Bukannya
invited
sword
to
ya?
take on the challenge,
Bukan,
including
Deng.
the traveler. Travelers will need
Wow.
to complete
Terus
various
siapa dong?
challenges with
Buat ini?
designated characters
Buat
and
Kaska.
fully leverage their skills to earn rewards.
Tapi itu
I know
apa
you're up to
namanya
the
desainnya
challenge,
cocok banget
travelers.
buat dia.
Good luck.
In Mondstadt-related news,
Masih
the
ribetnya
Knights
gini
of
lagi.
Favonius are conducting a war game to improve security tactics in the region.
Lupa gua.
And who better to test these tactics than the honorary knight? Be sure to pay close
Kaska
attention
mau
to the
juga
game,
lah.
since
Terus
the
buat siapa
format
dong?
has changed this time. Travelers will need to
Orang
select
ternyata
combat
boros
units
ya,
and
Bang.
stratagems to deploy against the opposing formation. Once the lineup is set, the monsters will fight automatically. Available combat units and stratagems are completely random. You know, just to build some unpredictability into the wargame. The chances of encountering
Terus buat
elite
siapa itu
combat
weapon?
units increases as the wargame progresses.
Ambil
Even more
senjata
elite
Ipan
monsters will be
kayaknya.
available for
Tapi buat
travelers to use.
siapa yang
It's a
dari?
volatile environment, so do your best to win as many rounds as possible, earn wargame medals, and collect the rewards.
All right, let's keep the excitement rolling in this next event. We actually have a
Wah,
demo, so
keren.
please take a look.
Oh, looks like they're selecting tactics. Double damage? That sounds powerful.
Bener satu
Oh,
bow
it's
karakter.
automated.
Bener dua
Cool.
naga.
The elemental reaction facts are completely different.
Kelas real kan
This
bu.
brand new heated battle mode is called Automatic Artistry. Powerful support cards have been added for nearly every elemental reaction. Choose cards that align with your strategies to trigger powerful elemental reactions. The effects will change depending on how you play. In addition, the overall gameplay
Game
is
kesukaan
very
marah
laid
ya,
back.
aku sih tidak ya.
Characters will automatically
Skip.
do each other, and skill animations are now shorter in length.
Bisa
Wow,
ka
it's like we
di-skip.
got a whole new Genius Invocation TCG after coming back from Natland. Talk about whiplash.
That's right. Even if you've never played Genius
Bisa di-skip
Invocation
gak sih yang
before, I
ini?
really recommend checking out this new gameplay mode in version 5.2.
4 karakter,
The
oh
new
lu
version
bersadar.
will also bring a few updates to regular Genius Invocation TCG.
Do you ever feel a little cooped
Apakah
up
kau
while you're playing
tertarik?
card games?
Anjir, 3
Well,
aja
don't
gua
worry about that. Our
penting ya.
next event will give travelers the opportunity to enjoy the great outdoors. In Claw Convoy, travelers will need to help Lamia track down some adopted animals. Travelers will be able to see the
Cium
animal's
dia
point
nih.
of view by using a special tool. Once you've
Kalau ada
managed to
beribu
deduce
boleh
their
lah.
location, you'll be able to track them down. Once the animals are
Sige,
safe
gua
and
aja di
sound,
joki, weh.
travelers will receive a gift from the mysterious figure who adopted them.
Gua
I
boleh
feel
di
like
sini.
Oleron would really shine in this event. He's definitely an animal lover.
Weh, waduh tahu.
I can see that. I'm sure that he would jump at the chance to meet animals from other nations.
Oh,
Yeah.
nih.
Finally, the ley line overflow event will return in version 5.2. If you need more
Oh,
or
nah ini kode
character EXP
ketiga
materials,
yang
then
gua
keep an eye out.
Alright, let's dive into some updates and game
Dadah.
optimizations. First up is the change to the Imaginarium Theater. Previously, travelers would be
Oh,
returned to
ini.
the theater lobby after completing a challenge and have to reopen the Fantasia Tome to continue. Travelers provided feedback that this setup interrupted their experience. So, this will no longer be the case in version 5.2.
Langsung next.
Now, after finishing a battle, all you need to do is click Next Act if you want to keep fighting.
Nice. Travelers can now enjoy the
Oh.
thrill of combat without any
PayPal mate
interruptions.
we.
For all the
One
generous
code
travelers who
again
like to
because
configure supports for their friends, a supporting caster record has been
We
added
need
in the
Primo.
new update. You can now check which friends have borrowed your supports by
We need
looking at the
Primo.
supporting cast screen.
Cool. It'll be nice to know that our supports are helping people out.
Yup. Oh, and
Update
the party
this matin
configuration
eh.
mechanic has also been optimized. Besides the elemental filtering, the Imaginarium Theater will now feature recommended row icons, elemental statistics, and markers for the main types of enemies.
That is so helpful. I'll occasionally put together a random team if I've just started experimenting with some characters, but this information should make it a lot easier to form strategic teams.
These markers will display key information on how to counter enemies, but in a much more prominent position. Hopefully, this change will make it easier for travelers to form the best teams.
Yes. Now we can directly see which elements work best against specific enemies. That's definitely going to save some time.
For sure. And we can expect even more optimizations in the future as travelers continue to provide valuable feedback about their experiences. Okay, let's introduce the other system optimizations coming in version 5.2. You can now sort 5-star artifacts in your inventory based on
banget
when you
ini.
obtained them, from the most recent to the oldest. Second, the animations for crafting materials, forging weapons, building furniture, and cooking dishes are now shorter in length.
That's really nice. The dev team designed a lot of intricate animations for these features, but it can feel a bit frustrating when you have to watch them over and over again.
There will also be several optimizations
Ada.
for the Serena teapot. The seed dispensary can now
Ganti
hold more of
animasi.
every type of seed.
Iya.
You'll be able to purchase wood at the
Pasti
Realm Depot
ganggu
in exchange
soalnya.
for realm currency. In addition,
What?
the cooldown for the boon of the Elder Tree
Oh iya
will
yang
be
ini.
reduced to 5
Ah,
seconds.
seneng gak sih
This
lu,
way,
Cip?
it will be
Lu
easier
kan
for
suka nembang
travelers to collect wood.
nembang pohon.
Awesome. I've been meaning to
Di
use
mata
some
tidur.
cool replicas in my Serena teapot, but I'm always short on wood.
Jadi cuma
So
jalan
this
nggak
should
perlu
be
mukul
really
lagi.
helpful.
Nice!
Tuh.
I'm so excited for you. Oh, and
Malam
optimizations have
kedua.
been made to artifact locking. The updated lock assistance interface will allow you to configure lock settings with a single click. Just hit Use Recommended Settings and you're set. The recommended set lock plans will even update
Nggak ada dari lama
automatically
itu benda.
based on
Iya ada
popular
cuman
in-game
ini
configurations.
apa?
Of course, if you have your own ideas in mind, then you can
Cooldownnya
always
dikurangin.
disable the recommended plans to configure custom ones
Kok
instead.
ribet ya? Nggak
The
tahu.
update also allows you
Ada
to
apa sih
batch
aja?
lock artifacts in your inventory based on the recommended general lock plan and set lock plans. This will make it
Gas-gaskan,
much
no.
faster to organize your
Gue
inventory.
cuman
In addition,
mau
a
gacha
shortcut
weaponnya
button that
Neville doang.
navigates to the lock assistance interface will be added to the artifact domain challenge screen and the artifact acquisition screen. This should make it easier
I
for
need
travelers to configure their
weapon.
locking rules whenever they want. A
Info
star
karakter
feature will
Iran itu.
also be added next to the lock button on each
Yang
artifact.
pertama ini dulu,
Travelers can
baru
use this
dua
feature to
naga.
mark their favorite artifacts
Enggak
and
maksudnya
filter by
Zoli sama
stars to
Neophyte.
quickly track them down.
Finally, treasure compasses will now be able to locate even more treasure locations, including Sealies and time trial.
Oh ini sih yang berguna
A
banget,
quick
kompasnya
swap
diupdate
feature
sih.
will also be added for treasure
Wah,
compasses
enak
and
ya.
Oculus resonance stones. Enabling this feature will allow travelers to more
Enggak sih
easily
makin
use
ribet
these
gitu.
devices
Buat gue
across
yang ngikutin
regions.
dari
The feature will
awal
automatically
sih,
switch to the
ini
compass
enggak
or stone
terlalu
that
ribet juga
corresponds
kok.
to your location in the game.
Awesome.
Be sure to check out
Menurut
feature
gue
announcements for more details on the version 5.2 optimizations.
All right, that was a lot of info. So this
apa
seems like a
karena
good
udah
time for
terbiasa
our
nggak
second
tahu
break.
sih.
It's time for the third redemption code.
Apa yang ribet nggak tahu makanya. Nah, nice. Jip, taruh di sana jip. Nanti gua harus ngeklaim ke semua akun joki gua habis live. Habis live satunya. Not thanks. Numpang. Taruh di situ dulu dah. Nah, siap. Nanti gue klaimin semua dah.
Welcome back, travelers. What else do we have on the agenda, Gabe?
We have some very exciting news to share.
Oh, wait, what?
After the version update on November 20th, travelers will be able to play
Ya,
Genshin
ini nggak
Impact
penting
on
lagi
the
nggak
Xbox
sih? Apa
Series
kita
X
lewatin
and
aja?
S. Log into Genshin Impact on Xbox Series X and S consoles to receive the Wind Glider Wings of Fate's Course Intertwined. Additionally, Xbox
Cuman
Game
kulit
Pass
doang.
Ultimate members can play Genshin Impact via cloud gaming.
Tamat.
They'll also find extra rewards in their in-game
Mereka lagi
mailbox.
iklan ya.
Awesome.
Tamat.
All right, that should be everything. That means that we've reached the end of the special program. Is there anything that you want to say before we go, Kai?
Yes, I'm really looking forward to all the new characters. Chaska and her weapons seem really incredible.
Nintendo
I'd love to see
kapan eh?
how
Yun
her
na
travel
tahu.
cycle unfolds because she has such an amazing
Nabunga
personality. And Auroran seems like a very layered character. The storytelling is definitely going to shine. What about you, Gabe?
Alright.
I'm just so excited for players to experience more of the Natland storyline, and we have so much to explore this time. I mean,
Kalian melupakan
three new
iklan
tribes
3 tahun
and
lalu
a
nggak ada?
new area as well. And one thing I've always loved about Genshin Impact is how it's multi-platform. Like, I'm always logging in on different devices depending on where I am, so it's just exciting to see another platform become available for everyone.
Yeah.
Alright.
And,
Don. Gua. Udah baik. Saatnya ganti streaming. Bye. Atsekari. Baik sana nggak ada ya Maisa. Nintendo coming soon.